Hello! Welcome back to episode 14 of Cantripped. As per usual, my name is Jamie, my pronouns are they, them. I will be your host and DM today, and here is my party.
Hello, my name is Art, my pronouns are they, them, and I play Kieran, whose pronouns are he, they.
Hello, my name is Beck, my pronouns are she, they, and maybe by the end of the day I won't be playing her, but I play Rowan, whose pronouns are she, her.
Howdy, I'm Connor, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Dan, whose pronouns are he, they.
Did you just say howdy?
I did, and I don't know why, but it came out of my mouth, and I was like, I was already in the role of saying it, so.
I like it. It's a good one.
Slay.
Yeehaw and whatnot. Hi, I'm Ben, and I use he, they pronouns, and I'm playing Nephris, who uses he, him pronouns.
Alright, we gotta get back into this. Do I have to do a where last we left off? Because God, if you
Technically,
didn't,
yes, because they need to know.
Last we left off, shit hit the fan.
just go listen to the last episode.
Wow.
Wow.
Update is on everyone's HP, let's go.
8.
8
8's normal, though. 8's normal. I haven't lost
full
anything.
hit points. 8.
Yeah, I'm
Beck,
full hit
you're
points.
I'm dead. I have one death save to my name, one failed
One
death
failed
save
death.
to my name.
Connor, how many hit points are you
I'm
at?
at 4 hit points, guys. I'm not dead, but a solid hit might take me out.
I'm at 11 still, so...
I think I'm the squishiest, and I'm doing the best.
Shut up.
You didn't break both your legs when you jumped out of the raft.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
Stick my tongue out at you.
Well, you're silly.
Nyeh.
And then we have a half-elf who is unconscious, and Aurelius who is also unconscious. This is going so great for us.
Okay, Icebreaker's on 1.
Icebreaker is on 1 hit point, I'll give you that.
I'm taking this man the fuck out right now.
I had just rolled slightly better. I could have killed the one. Let me at him. It'll be iconic.
Okay, who did we leave? Wait, where are we in the initiative order?
It's
Icebreaker's about to go.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker just
No,
went.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker,
just
it's your
went.
turn,
Icebreaker just
Dan.
went.
Me.
Yeah.
Dan.
Oh boy, Dan's just gonna stab him. Dan's gonna like lunge at this man and
Silly
stab
and
him.
simple.
And I like to think, like in my brain, he's doing that thing where like sword goes. I mean, if I hit, should I roll the hit before I describe the cool thing?
Yeah, yeah,
where-
Yeah, I
yeah.
could
How
do
about
that
you decide
disadvantage.
whether or not you hit first? You have
do have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
That's a 14 plus 2, 16.
Just barely. Roll
Just
your damage.
barely. Hell yeah. It's only 2 damage, but that's enough.
It is enough.
Is this the only damage Dan has done on Icebreaker?
I think so, yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, now you can describe how you knock this man
I
out.
want Dan to charge forward, and a little bit similar to how in the fighting ring, just for a moment, whatever like polished swordsmanship and the kind of goofy like, hey, my name's Dan, like facade drops, and Dan just impales Icebreaker right through the shoulder, right into the wall of the barn, and like pins him there with the sword.
Okay, do you want it to be non-lethal?
Kinda, because I kind of want to yell at this son of a bitch. Why
Okay.
is he here? Yeah, we'll just stab him into the wall, and that brings him
Okay.
down. Is he unconscious?
Yes, he's unconscious. I will say, Aurelius is not dead because they were also using non-lethal damage. But the half-elf is dead. Super dead. Very dead.
Wow. Kieran killed a man.
Yeah.
Killed a
I don't
man.
have time to unpack all that. Anyway,
Is it my go?
It's Neff's
I want to
turn.
shoot him! So the flames around me, what are they looking like? Do I need to roll perception or anything like that?
There
to...
has become a large amount of flame in the middle of the barn, separating this elf from Rowan, Aurelius, and Kieran. The flame is getting close to Rowan and Aurelius. And I think at the beginning of the next round, they will be having some fire damage.
Shit.
It's imminently.
Homie, I've got...
Shit.
The hayloft is also completely ablaze.
Is my line of sight cut off from the elf?
I don't think your line of sight is. You couldn't walk over to them because there's fire between you, but you definitely can see them still.
Okay. I'm shooting.
Okay, cool.
I want them down.
Roll the hit.
Oh no, that's doable. 13 plus 4, 17.
you cooked.
Doable.
I did
yeah,
cook.
that
You
hits.
said doable. You cooked.
No, sorry, I forgot that there was a plus 4, and I was like, oh, thanks. Okay.
That's all right.
And then my whoa! D8 is a 7, and then a plus 2, that's a 9.
Oh. Okay.
I'm drawing my bow back and I'm shooting and it's hitting for 9 hit points. I'm going for the shoulder.
Yeah.
So
I will say that is a success. You nail an arrow right in their shoulder. They're still up.
epic. Can I use my movement or is my turn over?
Yeah, I feel like you could use your movement as well. Where are you going?
Okay, I want to make sure that I'm not going to be separated by flames. Can I get over to Dan and Kieran?
Yes.
Epic. I'm running over.
Okay.
I'm running. I'm planted.
You're over there with them.
Don't mind me, just dead in the corner. Oh wait, I have to make a death save.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
I love how none of us have been like, we should like stabilize Rowan.
Hey,
or anything.
remember, our healer is down, and our other healer stabbed a man instead. So
Yeah.
the healer.
I think it's like someone could like use a medicine check or something
Yeah.
to stabilize Rowan. But, like,
yeah, but I mean, like, you had the heal.
but I had to get over there first.
Before we get there, Rowan, roll a death save.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. 3. I'll die next time. I will full die.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, you
I will not.
Walk it off.
walk it off.
I'm taking fire damage at the start of the next round. I'm dead next round.
Walk it off.
I
Yeah.
can't do shit.
Damn, what the hell? Kieran, it's your turn. Or no, it's the elf's turn. You know what the
Yeah.
elf is doing? Running. That bitch is out of there.
You know what?
Good
Real.
for him. Good for him.
Yeah,
That's so fair.
No, that can't happen. No, because
they're gone. They're out. They're sprinting away. Full
Aw.
movement speed. Away.
arrow in the shoulder and all.
Out of the sight. Arrow in the shoulder. Limping a little bit from the fire on their toes.
Poor Toasty Toes. He never was
Shit.
the same again.
Now it is your turn, Kieran.
Cool. Kieran is going over to Rowan and
Yay!
Yeah.
Aurelius. I'll have, if I can, have him see who's worse, but he's leaning to
That's fair.
save Aurelius.
I'm not gonna lie, that's fair.
They're both unconscious.
Yeah.
Visibly, it makes... And mechanically, it makes more sense to say Rowan, because Rowan will be basically dying at the beginning of the next round immediately.
Then Kieran will try to do medicine on Rowan and put his body over Aurelius so that if any flames come, that he hits it first.
Okay, so yeah, roll me a medicine check.
God damn.
That is 18 plus 1, 19.
Oh, yes!
Okay, yes.
Mhm.
Rowan, you are stabilized.
Oh, thank
You are not
fuck.
conscious.
That's
you
fair.
Are on
Yeah, I'll
0
take
hit
it.
points.
I'll take it.
And then,
And then you
Christ.
move over and just basically put yourself over Aurelius.
yeah, so any flames
Okay.
ideally hit Kieran first.
Honest to God, I've never known so much fear. Like, I've never actually lost a D&D character, so like,
I
the
think-
actual fear in my system was so palpable
scared.
just then.
I think I was like so focused on tracking Dan's hit points that I was like, yeah, Rowan's got like 3 death saves left. It's fine. I just did not notice you rolled the first death save, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I should have been focused on healing people instead of trying to charm person.
nah, that was fun.
This was me playing bad.
I mean, listen, we all thrived here.
Oh, this is fantastic. I don't know what you mean.
Either way, my whole bit was running over to save one of you because I just got
Yay.
the energy that that was not going to happen if Kieran did not.
Okay, so I will say, like, the fire spreads a little bit. 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll drop initiative order and let everyone be scooted out of fire, out of range of fire.
I was gonna say Dan is running over to Rowan and casting Lay on Hands.
Thank you.
I would like to also try to bring up brother.
Yeah, if Dan is over Rowan, then Neff is going to run over to Aurelius and attempt to help.
I'll cut to the chase. So you drag Rowan and Aurelius out of the barn, out of the fire. Are you taking Icebreaker out?
Yes, but I wanted to heal Rowan first. All 5 of the points go to Rowan.
All 5 of it.
Yay!
All 5. And when Rowan comes to, Dan is just like, I told you about this, Rowan. You can't keep getting into scrapes and expecting us to bail you out of them.
Thank you.
So we'll cut to the chase. You get everyone out of the barn successfully, and you have Aurelius and Icebreaker unconscious on the ground, but stabilized. You have a dead elf still lying in the doorway of the barn.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Dead half elf, and then you have the 4 of you. And I will say, at this point, the flames start to like climb up the walls and into the roof of the barn, and you look up and see Civis absolutely bolting towards you guys out of
Oh,
the
boy.
house with both of his parents hot on his tail.
Oh,
Oh, we're in so much trouble.
we've made a bit of an oopsie.
What are you doing?
I feel like Dan's trying to gather everyone else and get as far away from the fire as possible now that he has that opportunity.
Aw.
Yeah, Kieran is very much focused on just held on to Aurelius, who is taller than him, fully like cradling / dragging like
Aw.
away from this, like focused on nothing else. Does not see Civis, does not see the parents, does not even see the fire. He's just
Yeah.
his brother right now.
Yeah, Neff's probably got an arm around Rowan, trying to keep Rowan
Aw.
up. But he's doing a terrible job because he's not got much meat on his bones. He's like,
The
a
help
little
is
bit
still
heavy.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Because she's got half her health back, so she's not like dying. But I feel like she's like, I just woke up and then immediately got shot, and then
Mhm.
and then
It's
got
not very
brought
good
back.
to wake up to.
This is a terrible day. It's like-
This
Oh
sucks,
my
dog.
goodness. Oh, goodness. There's a lot happening.
I
Okay.
love combat.
That's what
guys.
bards are for, getting one hit KO'd. From my experience, that happens a lot.
It's with magic users, man.
Listen, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to sing my little songs.
I'm here to play jaunty little tunes. That's it.
This character specifically has a girlfriend to do the fighting for her.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You really used up all your good roles in the pilot on that
did.
stage performance, and then
And it was worth it.
Okay. Civis runs up immediately and joins you, Kieran, out of Aurelius' side.
Oh my god, I think Kieran almost hisses. Like bares teeth for a second before like acknowledging this person wants to help, but like for a moment is so high strung with this situation.
He does not even process you at all, and is just also over Aurelius, worried. You can make a medicine check to stabilize him.
Lion. That's only a 12.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
know
it's
what?
above a 10, you know. Like
you're
like
right.
death save rules.
Yeah.
Death save rules are above a 10.
That's safe. Hmm?
Death save's 10.
Yeah,
know?
I'll say he's
Emotional?
fine. Okay.
I just start crying at you.
Oh my god.
You gotta break Jamie down.
Like you have to like
Yeah.
keep hounding them.
this is the same thing that you did with the gods in the prison. I'm just a little birthday boy.
Just a
Yeah.
birthday
I'm just a
boy.
little guy. It's my birthday. Please don't let my brother die.
Yeah, you managed to stabilize Aurelius. I think Civis's parents come up next and go, "What on earth is going on? What has happened here? What do you have to say for yourself?
We got attacked.
We're so sorry.
What?
Mhm.
Why?" They're gonna look at Civis. Civis, do you know these people? And he does not answer. He's just too distracted. And they're like, what were you doing in our barn?" The silence is so loud.
Looking,
Yeah, Kieran is not saying a word.
looking for our dog.
Rough expecting. I don't know.
Looking for our dog.
For real?
I think she's like not even trying. Like
Like you
she's-
just say that, and it's like one of those.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like you could. I'm not even gonna try to roll
Yeah,
to persuade. Like
no.
it's a
Hey.
very like she's tired. She just almost died. This is not a good.
Jamie, you can
Hmm?
tell me if this is gonna help in any way. But Dan does have rustic hospitality.
He's so
If that's-
hospitable.
He's so hospitable. If that's gonna give him any advantage here.
I mean, look at his face. He's so hospitable.
I'm gonna give you psychic damage.
Don't look at the burning barn. Look at how hospitable this man is.
Just the burning barn behind him. Now, I may just be a simple country boy, but I think we can all agree that this is.
Oh my god.
I'm muting myself so you can continue.
So much fun. Wow.
Oh my
But
lord.
I do
Oh my
feel like
God.
Dan is gonna like. I feel like he's gonna like step past the others and like literally just like dump Icebreaker's body like in the dirt beside him for a second, and he's gonna be like, I'm so incredibly sorry for any damage that has been done to this property. And you can hear in his voice that he is still terrified of the fire behind him, but he's like,
Oh.
good news. The missing Prince of the Viewing Kingdom has been found, and a dangerous escaped criminal has been apprehended.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god. I need you to roll something, but I don't even know what.
You gotta roll
I have
all the rolls.
I
Every one
need
of them.
to roll
roll-
anything.
I feel like
Every
I
check.
feel like he ends that with just like he's like, and a dangerous criminal has been apprehended, and then he just like takes a second. He's just like breathing. And he's like, "I'm Dan, by the way. I don't think I introduced myself at any point. It's nice to meet you."
Oh my
My name's Dan.
good lord.
I like long
okay.
walks on the beach.
Oh,
What do you want me to roll here? Do you want me to
that's
roll
a really good question.
I don't even know it.
just a
Persuasion?
flat charisma check?
Yeah, maybe flat charisma.
Am I still disadvantaged from the fear from the fire?
No, I'll say that now that you're out of imminent range.
Okay, good.
God, I love us.
You guys aren't gonna want to hear what I rolled.
Oh
Oh my
no.
And a nat one, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? That
Oh.
tracks.
No, yeah, let's be real here. That feels biblically
Oh my
accurate.
God.
Jesus, I don't
Depending
even
on what
know
they
how-
say, Kieran will say words, but I'll let you
Oh
if they
my
react to
yeah.
that first.
God.
I don't even know. Jesus, hold
How
on.
do you react to that? How do
Yeah.
you react to this?
Yeah, I need to know how they react to that before I continue with words.
I love how I managed to break Jamie with this.
I don't care who you are. You f***ed up my barn.
No, they're watching. Okay, the barn's on fire. There's a fucking dead guy in the doorway of the barn. There's
Forgot about
another supposedly dead elf that Dan just dumped at their feet
Hmm
before doing whatever he just did. There's the
introducing
missing
himself.
prince of the Viewing Kingdom who their son is crouched over.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
I think one of them just passes out.
I think Kieran, after hearing Dan's words, just the ham Dan, and like,
I don't think that they have anything to say to this. I think Civis's mom maybe goes over and puts a hand on his back. Like, you good?
I think Kieran will like chime in, but Justin, we are so sorry. Please, can you help him? We will explain if any damages was not our intention. Please, can you? He is stable, but he's awake. Please.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
My best roll. The first one was a 3. Thank you for the advantage. It's my best stat, and I
With
still
advantage because Civis also looks up and joins the puppy dog eyes.
Like just really sad eyes. Okay,
Yes.
Thank God.
Perfect.
Thank God for that +5. This is a 16.
Okay. Yeah, Civis's mom, who doesn't have a name, by the way.
Wow, misogyny is alive and well.
What?
Sorry.
Martha.
Martha, yeah, Civis, Deriv, and Martha. Yeah, okay. This
Of
fits
course,
the theme.
of course, the dad and the son get the names, but the woman's just the
Stop!
wife.
I forgot about her.
This is the vibe of when in Fable that one time I forgot what name I was gonna give Ulysses' mom, and I was like Samantha, and so everyone has like really Greek names, and it's just Samantha.
What if it's like Marthea?
Marthea.
There you go. That's pretty.
Sure, yeah, thanks. Okay, Marthea.
That's pretty.
Pee-pee.
Yeah, Marthea will look between you and her son and then back at Deriv and then kneel down and start checking wounds, adding pressure. She doesn't have any spells or anything, but she
Natural healing.
capable enough. Yeah, natural healing enough to get him
A good mom healing, it's different.
on 1 hit point conscious but
Okay.
barely.
Yeah. Cool. Wonderful slaying. I was gonna say, I think Kieran will make eye contact with the rest of the party. Us. Maybe we've hung out long enough that this can be a kind of like, are we truthing it all the way? Because I think we can't lie this one guy. I think we gotta truth it. But it's Kieran making eye contact to get confirmation before he just kind of rolls
Neff
with it.
is very subtly nodding, like
Throw into.
you have to tell the truth.
Okay. He just wanted other people to we'll explain. I think he'll just say who he is to them. He will say they were looking for Aurelius. They came here to find him. This other person was a past foe of Dan's that they fought some time ago, came after us, followed us here, and then was also interested in getting the prince, just like 2-for-1 special kind of deal. So they tried to defend them. One of them set the barn on fire. They just barely escaped, and we defended ourselves, kind of like verbatim, that kind of vibe of just being pretty much truthful to everything. Maybe not saying they broke him out of prison, but like,
Yeah,
like,
basically just quickly summing up everything that has happened.
everything that happened, and that, like, as honest as he absolutely is. Like, I don't think there's any lie in there.
Okay, yeah. They will just kind of quietly and all like listen to.
It sounds haunted. Like, this Karen sounds like they've seen the horrors with this.
The barn is burning to a crisp behind you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just kind of listening to this, and they're like, Marthea is like, okay. Did you say the part about Civis and Aurelius? Was that in there?
Yeah, I guess he would.
Because that's the only reason why you would have known.
Yeah, I think so. Like, they found something. They knew that Aurelius knew Civis.
I feel like
So
if you
they-
go to say that part and you maybe like look at Civis, and
Yeah.
he'll just like give you a small nod,
Okay. Then yeah. He'll
and then
confirm.
you say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So you share that part. Marthea looks like between Civis and Aurelius, who is still like groggy, waking up, kind of blinking a little bit.
I'm petting his hair.
Aw. And then goes, well, take care of him. Make sure he's okay. We will take care of this, and we will be back. And looks towards Deriv, and both of them will just kind of get up, look around, make sure everyone's okay, and then like run off to go handle the barn fire.
Yeah, the fire.
Mostly just kind of making sure that there's nothing that it can spread to,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of letting the fire run its course on that building. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
they can
If-
douse the whole building in water without
Yeah,
magic or
and Kieran
anything.
did mention paying for the damages and was totally absolutely sincere about that.
Okay. Okay.
If they're gone, that's Icebreaker's dead body, is it?
No, he's still alive.
No, he's unconscious.
Still alive? Okay, checking. What I want Neff to do is, if he can, he's going to like probably struggle, but get Icebreaker on his stomach, pull his arms back and tie them back so that when he wakes up he can't
Yeah.
God time.
he can't run. Neff's got rope in his pack, so I'm like,
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
he's got the
Hard
adventuring
time.
gear. He's thinking ahead.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Very small detail for me. Can
Mhm.
Rowan, when she threw the dagger,
Yeah.
is it still there? Can she go grab it, or is it just engulfed in flames?
I think unfortunately your dagger is gone.
If I see you
Yeah.
look for your dagger, I will give
Yeah.
you one of my daggers. Kieran will just pull one
Aw.
out and just give it to Rowan when he sees Rowan looking back towards there for it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And also whatever arrows you had, Neff,
Yep.
those are also gone because I do not think that there would have been any time to retrieve those.
That's okay. I shot 2.
There will be shopping time soon, don't worry, but to replenish things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aurelius starts to wake up, sit up, and Civis will not let him do that. And I don't want to have a roleplay conversation with myself. Hold on.
Oh no. Uh-huh.
Who does Jamie?
Shut up. Okay, so Aurelius will like kind of wake up, realize what's happening, try and sit up. Civis keeps him down. He'll look around, kind of take a moment to come to the conclusion of what the hell happened, and then he's immediately like, "No, I have to go. This is because of me. I cannot stay here. I have to get out of here. I cannot. If I'm a danger, I have to get out." And is looking to you for help, Kieran, to back him up.
I think Kieran's like little brows furrow and starts to like shake his head. No, you can't just run. You can't just run. There's a problem here. Their barn is on fire. This person cares for you. You can't run from them. That's not fair. I saw how they held you. And like looks at Civis and like back to Aurelius. That is care. That is love. You can't just run from it because you might be a danger. That's not fair.
God damn.
He's like starting to tear up and goes, but They
Fix it.
they will keep coming. They will keep coming. They will keep coming. You're right. I have to go back.
We find a solution, but you can't just run right now. Let them talk to you. Let them speak. Let them say words. Let them, if they want you to leave, then leave. Or if you want to go back, go back. But just bolting before you have any idea of a plan is just going to get you killed. One did get away, so it's not safe to be idle. But it is no more safe to just blindly run.
One got away.
Yeah, the elf. I think elf or half elf.
The elf, yeah.
The elf.
Toasty toes.
The girl.
Narc Neff timeline versus Kieran's no witnesses timeline.
They're fighting for
Oh,
Oh my
battle.
god.
There's
Say,
two
if we're-
wolves.
Somebody get Sherbin here. We're having a lot of alternate timelines.
In that timeline, Aurelius is like, "Oh yeah, cool, we're fine." Because I don't know that guy got away, and we leave, and we come back, and
And we
everyone's
leave, we
dead.
come back later, and everyone is killed. I feel
Everyone's
like if
dead.
they're all just like standing around doing this, then because it's just like we can look for that other person. I mean, they were injured, they were limping, they probably can't get too far too quickly.
I was trained in tracking game. I could look around if you want.
Maybe a quick glance, maybe split mitts, maybe Dan and Neff go look. Rowan, you're still pretty hurt. Maybe you stay here.
Nope, heard.
Okay, sit back down. Okay.
I think Rowan has more hit points than Dan.
Yeah,
I
do,
actually.
Actually, no. Go, Rowan.
I can go. I'm not. I mean, I'm not.
Rowan
much
gets
use
back up.
I'm now we have another timeline. The Rowan sits down timeline.
Stop! It's branching too fast. It's branching. It's infinite
No,
in
but I
other
think-
realities.
I'll be real. I won't be much help here. I used up all my spell slots, so I can't really help fix anybody. But I can help look for.
Okay.
If that would help.
Neff, Rowan, look, see if you can find them, or at least which direction they went. We can stay here in case anyone needs help or to explain things.
Mhm.
Right.
All right. Okay, I've made a commitment. But can Neff follow through is the question.
So Neff, sorry, what?
Neff and Rowan are gonna go try and find the guy who ran. They're
Yeah.
gonna try to look
Okay.
for like
Yeah.
tracks and stuff.
Or like a trail or something.
And the other two of you are gonna stay here.
Dan
It's
and
a-
Kieran are staying here.
Dan can stay there.
We're
Okay.
looking at corn and wheat fields, right? So surely if he ran.
They need his rustically hospitable charm to deal with the Mayrings.
Stop. Stop. I'm gonna have Dan take psychic damage if you keep talking.
Oh no! Oh guys, Dan passed out. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Guys, come back! Help!
Wow,
He
what's
was
this?
too hospitable.
You're at a D4 psychic damage. Keep talking, it'll be a D6. Watch your
Oh
mouth,
no!
bitch.
Goddamn.
Oh no! I'm gonna roll a d20 for damage, and it is.
Dude, I need that is 100% Alex Januel speaking through me because that's a joke that he makes so often on Rusty Quill Gaming, and I am 120 episodes into Rusty Quill Gaming at the moment.
I love that
It's
for you, homie.
horrific. I'm
Okay, I've made a commitment. Question is if Neff can follow through.
Okay, I'm gonna start by sticking
Hmm.
here with the people staying here
Yeah,
Fair.
and finishing this conversation with Aurelius. But you guys split off. I'll get to you in a second.
yeah.
Okay. So Aurelius is gonna like slowly sit up and just like look at Civis and go, I cannot stay here. If I'm going to bring danger to you, I cannot stay here. And Civis, I don't care how much danger I'm in. I don't want to lose you. And they will the sum up of the conversation, so I don't have to keep talking to myself. They're just gonna have back and forth. Aurelius has decided that he is going to go back to the castle, and he'll, after a moment talking to Civis, turn to Kieran and just like take both of your hands and go. Sorry, this message.
I hear there are two gay people. One is Jamie. The other is Jamie. They're both Jamie. For all the listeners at home, that's the message.
I cannot breathe. Oh my god.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. This is my
Bows.
comedy routine.
Claps. Just to narratively describe how haunted I feel like Kieran looks, like bags under the eyes, singed a little bit for catching the fire damage. Probably just cloaks off at this point, not even worried about identity at this moment. Little shoes worn in from like running around on his hooves as much as he is, and like toasty. Like I just think he looks just wanting to sell home as like he makes eye contact. Like his hands are shaking probably in Aurelius's, but he's like not down. He's just
Oh.
I don't know, he's hit fight or flight, but there's no running. So it's just stationary
Oh.
feeling.
Aurelius is going to hold your hands, and he feels that they're shaking and holds them even tighter, and goes, I left because I might need to shut him outside. Alex,
Your dog
please.
is sad.
Oh,
Your
this
dog
song
is
so
also sad.
Carpet.
Stop, dude,
Carpet is
please.
here. Wait,
Oh,
what happened to the dog?
baby.
Did we get the dog out of the barn?
Yeah, where's
Before it
Carpet the
burned?
dog?
Oh my god, I forgot about the dog!
I don't know. I know he was
Wait,
in.
Carpet the dog!
Oh my god!
Everybody
You
stop
probably
the
ran out when
lore.
combat
This is
started.
not the dog's name. I'll
Probably.
say once the fire started, the dog ran away.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
No, that
Good.
was
All right,
Omen.
we
It's
can
I forgot about the
continue.
dog.
It's okay,
I'm sorry.
everybody. We're
I
good.
apologize deeply.
Oh, breathe, everybody. Carpet the dog is okay.
What was I saying? He's gonna hold
holding
your hands.
hands.
Notices that they're shaking, holds them even tighter, and goes, I left because I did not want to have to fix the entire family and the entire kingdom by myself. And I did not realize that by leaving, that would leave you to do it. But, Kieran, you were chosen. You were chosen. I was not. If we go back together, we can fix it.
How?
Don't know that part yet, but I'm sure we will figure it out.
I don't think I told you what Father said to me when everything happened.
Did he say?
Come back with you, or not come back at all. I don't know if coming back with you is a win anymore. I don't know if that's something that I can fix. And then, like, ears flatten, shakes head. But, yeah, let's try. We can go back and we can try. And, like, steels self in, like, this resolve.
We can try. We can try. I will not let them treat you like that anymore.
I don't think Kieran has words for it, because I don't know when you've been dealing with it for so long, I don't think there's words to say like, oh, thank you, that now it won't happen anymore.
No, there's not, and there shouldn't be.
So yeah. So I think he just maybe just kind of looks away. He doesn't quite have a response for that. I mean, probably will, I think after that, like, look to Civis and also, like, apologize just for the amount of ruckus that they've caused. Like,
Ruckus.
my bad,
yes.
dog. We
The
caused a bit of
sheer
a
amount of
ruckus.
tomfoolery.
The sheer amount of
Apologize for
smacking
the tussle that
shenanigans.
took place in this
Also,
barn.
the fisticuffs that occurred in the barn was
The
on us.
tussle, you know, in which multiple people
People
almost
died.
Several people died.
Okay, yeah.
And that, yeah, we'll apologize to everybody.
Yeah. Okay. I think if you let him, Aurelius is going to try and hug you.
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
he'll let him, but I think
Aw.
he's a little slower to hug back, and is more so just kind of holding on to Aurelius's clothes. Yes.
I'm going to jump to Neff and Rowan.
Oh boy.
Okay, two things for you guys. First of all, a mechanic that I have used in some of my other campaigns is when you reach 0 hit points at any moment, you get a new scar to add to your character sheet.
Yeah. Sorry. I really like scars.
So Rowan gets a new scar. You're not completely healed and you haven't had a long rest, so it's still going to be a wound at this point that's like started to heal up with the lay on hands that you got from Dan. But you do get a new scar. I believe the hit that knocked you down was a sword slash.
No, it was a shot.
Was
He
a shot?
Yeah, the arrow guy shot me after
Okay,
I
yeah,
failed
yeah.
to cast Charm Person, and I went
Gotcha.
down.
Yeah. You can pick what you want your scar to look like, but you get a new scar.
You know what? I'm okay that I almost died now because I got a cool fucking scar. So I'm good. I do also think it would be funny, since she did take some fire damage at the very end. I think it would be funny if some of her hair got singed off and she's gonna have to cut that shorter. But
You know that one scene with Rosetta from Tinkerbell,
Yes.
where she's like, "Does my hair look okay?" And there's a whole piece burned out on the back, and they're like, "Oh, it looks great."
Yeah. Yeah. But I would say, for Scar, I think wherever I'm assuming like since it didn't kill her, it was probably like a shoulder hit or something.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like getting hit in the side, but it's off center, so you're not like in mortal danger, but it still sucks a lot. Just
Yeah.
like arrow pierce wherever she was
Hell
hit.
yeah.
I think is funky.
Okay. And Neff, once you're
Mhm.
out of combat, the pain that you felt in your chest
Aw.
when you woke up has sort of subsided. But once you get a moment, once combat has ended, and you kind of like look at that spot, you will
Yeah.
see like it looks almost somewhere between a brand and a tattoo.
Oh no! Oh no!
It is a line of magical looking runes going from right underneath your collarbone down between your ribs to just above your belly button.
How the
It's cooling into a sort of like red purple look.
How the
But
fuck-
Question: Do I see that if I'm chilling with Neff?
I think you Neff, you like glance down at your shirt and notice this.
I look
You
down my
can
shirt at the
Tell
boobs.
Rowan if you want, but it's not visible
Oh no,
immediately.
no. Neff's looking at this in shock and horror, and he's being very quiet about it because, like, how the No, actually, me, Veneer underscore is asking, how did that happen?
I don't know. That's crazy. Crazy how that happens, isn't it?
You are cruel.
Am I taking any damage points from that?
Nah,
Epic. Okay, well,
you just woke up with that after being knocked out.
I hate that, actually.
If he's just standing there and silently looking down his shirt for like a prolonged period of time, I feel like Rowan will like do the thing where she like waves her hand in front of his face. Is like, Neff, you good?
Yes, fine. Corn and fields. Is anything here? Does any of it look disturbed? Can you see anything? Because I'm
Well, my track record of seeing ain't too great, but let's see.
need to get
trying
you
think of what
glasses, actually.
Role
Would it be
it
perception?
would be to like try and track them because they've gotten a good head start on you now. Oof.
True.
I feel like it would be investigation.
I'm down for that.
I'm not.
That's my
But
best
let's go.
roll. That's my
Well.
best roll. Put me in.
Okay.
Jake.
Let's go. Put me
Both
in.
of you can roll an investigation check.
Investigation.
I see nothing as per usual. That's a 5.
That's a 15.
Okay. Let me roll.
I swear to God, this girl needs glasses.
Okay. You follow like a sort of trampled line out the back of through some plants, through like a cornfield or whatever. But after a little while, you lose the trail and you're not sure where they went off to.
Oh. Well,
Do you think they could get pretty far? I mean, they look pretty. Wait, I was unconscious when he ran away. Never mind.
well, I will say,
How bad did they look when they ran off?
pretty bad. Arrow in the shoulder, not looking their best. So I presume, well, it would be, I don't think we have enough luck to presume that, she ran and then keeled over and died in the forest.
Yeah.
We can't be that optimistic.
No, can't.
Well, I guess we can't stay standing around. We should just head back, tell them the bad news.
Yeah, we better get away from this farm before we bring any more misfortune down on these people.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Okay.
Let's get back.
Head back. Okay.
Yeah.
This conversation between Kieran and Aurelius has kind of subsided. Civis is still there hanging out, and Icebreaker is unconscious on the ground. What are we doing about that, and specifically?
I was thinking about that. I don't have any heal things left. 'Cause I used them all on Rowan to bring him back, but I could do a medicine check maybe. To try
Yeah,
and,
if you
like-
want to roll a medicine check, or I'll just say after a while, you could just wait it out, and he'll wake up eventually.
Yeah, maybe we wait it out.
I would like Neff to be present for the
Wait for you guys to get back for interrogating.
Yeah, me too. I want to be there.
What I would like to do is when we get back, I think if you guys are thinking about interrogating, Neff's gonna go, well, I don't think we should be interrogating this elf in front of, the the people who own the farm, that feels like bad manners. Should we be taking him somewhere off the property?
You for sure can.
Epic! Because I don't want this man coming out of the interrogation alive. Is that just a me thing?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
just
know,
a you
dog.
thing. I wasn't
Oh,
gonna kill
shit.
him.
What, you think you're
I
gonna
was-
let him go?
Jesus. I don't know what I was
Damn.
gonna do with him. He's a criminal. He was in jail.
I was gonna kill him.
I was gonna give him to the gods or something.
Yeah, man. I was like, we interrogate him and then we f***ing off him.
Oh,
Man's not get out of this alive.
Jesus. Okay.
That was
No,
me anyway.
because-
Y'all want to keep him alive?
He tried
I'm
to
a-
kill us.
I don't want to keep him alive. He was in prison and he went after us, and clearly he brought joy and mockery in going after us. So
Up to two of you, roll perception. I don't care.
Best perception.
Not me. Not me.
Me.
Don't give it to
Mine's
me.
is +3.
I'll do it.
Nat
hold on, let's see
20!
what my- Oh,
Never
Shit.
mind. Neff's got it. Everybody sit down. Let Neff cook.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
you said investigation.
The perception, but that's
Perception?
not 20, whatever.
Um,
It doesn't matter. Okay, so you notice as you're like returning and like kind of, I assume everyone's gathering things up to leave, sort of. Both on the dead body that is still behind you guys a little ways, and Icebreaker, they're both wearing rings with the Force Indicated symbol on it, the exact same ring that Dan has. The difference here is that the one who is dead, the ring looks the same as the one that Dan has, absolutely normal. The one that Icebreaker is wearing has a very faint white glow in the symbols around it.
I relayed this information to the party. What?
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
I would also like to do one of those.
I would also like to do an Arcana check on that.
You can, but it's going to be a pretty high DC. So
I have a 4+. I want to try.
I will say, Neff, you can also roll with advantage.
It landed on the floor, but it's a 17 plus a 4, which is 21. So
Okay.
Can I have it? Can I have it?
Yeah. What did you say, Art?
18.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to Neff because story-wise, it also makes sense that Neff would be the one that knows something about this. Just from like looking at it and putting together that like the dead one, it's deactivated, the live one it's activated. Here's the thing, like just from this, you go up, you try to like pull it off his finger, it does not budge at all.
Ooh.
You can assume that these rings are some kind of psychic physical link between members of the Force Indicated. I can't tell you exactly like the extended what it does because I just feel like there's no way that you would know that just by looking at it.
is he awake yet, Icebreaker, while this is happening?
I think as this is happening, he starts to stir.
Alright, and we moved him to a separate location, right? We're no longer just at the barn.
Where are you guys going?
I mean, maybe we could
I
just
just
take him to the edge of the forest, so like
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
a
just in
little
the
bit
woods.
way
Into the woods? You guys are marching your death train into the woods.
Anything can happen in
the
the woods.
They're singing while we do this.
Oh my
Civis and
Jesus
their parents
Christ.
are looking at us going, what the is wrong with this guy?
Rowan has Into the Woods in her discography, let's be real.
No, let's be honest. It sounds really good.
Civis's parents have like finished
Damage control?
damage
Damage
control
control.
on the barn and are just kind of letting the fire run its course. And are like returning and checking with Civis and everything. And Aurelius will like kind of stop you, Kieran, as you guys are heading out and go, I am going to stay here and talk with them real quick. Come back here when you are finished and I will meet you.
Okay.
Okay. And he'll like nod and head off with them.
Cool,
and
cool,
you guys
cool.
can proceed.
Alright. I want Dan to slam this motherfucker against a tree, and as he does so, he pulls out the little bone-handled knife that he has.
Okay.
Alright, and if Icebreaker is awake, I feel like Dan's just gonna lean close and like press the knife, like just the flat of the knife up against his throat. So, it's a really interesting ring that you've got there. Tell me, do you know how many of those I've managed to take off of people with this knife?
Roll intimidation.
Where's my dice? Hold on. I'm good at intimidation. That's a good stat. That's a 19.
Oh yeah. I think he will take a moment to figure out what the hell is going on and where he is, look around, process the knife to his throat, and then go, well, I'm going to assume it's at least one, based on your tone of voice.
I don't think Dan dignifies that with response. He's gonna cut this man's finger off right now.
No. Okay, hold on.
No,
No, let him cook.
Let him
Let him cook, man. He already said it.
Can if Neff tries to take a step forward, can Rowan just like stick her arm out and like
What's
no,
Neff gonna do? I want to know.
Neff wants to ask a question before the ring is off his hand.
Okay. If you want to try and, I will listen. If you want to try and like
Keep Dan there.
contest this, like grab his wrist or something, like
Is his finger getting cut off or not, folks?
I
What's
know.
going on?
I don't know what's happening.
Dead cook.
I think if Dan's going for it, I'm not gonna let you retcon that. Neff,
Yeah.
you gotta like stop him somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta like try and. Should we roll for that? Is that like a contested
I'm
thing?
grabbing the wrist. I'll roll.
Okay.
Would it be?
What
Would
are
it
we
need to be a
rolling?
roll, or would Neff like grabbing your wrist stop Dan? Would that?
Neff's gonna step in and be like, Dan, wait, and then like grab the wrist.
Yeah, I think you'll stop.
There's gonna be something gay about that.
Oh my god. Since Neff is now in the personal bubble of these two.
I was gonna say, as Neff does this, Dan's just like, give 2 minutes.
Okay.
So Dan has moved the knife from his throat to go to cut off his hand.
Go to cut off his finger, and
then
Neff has stopped him. I think.
Neff stops him.
Yeah.
So what's everyone at? Where's everyone at?
Please stay here and hold him while I ask him questions.
I was gonna say, are you letting go of him? Like,
Okay, he'll hold him against the tree, but he won't take the he's
Yeah.
he's still holding him
Stick
against the
around.
tree, but he's moving the knife away.
so he's refrained from finger removal for the time being.
Neff's going to step up, get in Icebreaker's close personal space,
Mhm.
and go, speaking of that ring, so your friend, the elf, they left. And I was just wondering if you knew where they went. We can play this nice, or we can play this very mean. But if you tell me now, you'll only lose one finger.
Okay, roll intimidation.
I can't tell if that was a good gasp.
There's a 16.
16?
16.
Okay. Icebreaker is going to hold your gaze and go, I don't know. I don't have control over him. He could have gone anywhere.
Okay. Can I roll to see if he's lying?
Yeah, roll insight.
It's a 14. What is going on today?
He's not lying.
Okay. Neff's gonna step back and nod to Dan. Dan can do whatever he wants. Thought we'd ask before we lose the ring.
You go right ahead, Pookie. You know that scene in 300 where like the guy like is about to kill the other dude, but he looks back at his wife and waits for her to nod before he kills her.
That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe now that he's like been given the chance to pause and think about it for a second, he might look back at the others and be like, "Anybody want to have a shot first? Just while we're here.
What do you mean by a shot? Like punch him in the nose or ask a question kind of shot?
Either, whichever one you want."
I mean, I do have a 0. I have a 0 on arm
You
strength.
punch him and you actually heal him for 1 hit point.
Actually, doing better.
Yeah, really.
Honestly, it's really tempting to go back up and kick him in the balls. I don't know what it is.
I was gonna have Dan be like, "Hey, Kieran, how good at kicking are you with those little hoops?" Just curious. Like,
I mean, I'd like to know how he found us.
Was that is that an actual question?
Yeah, that's an actual
I would say if
in-character
everyone
thing.
asks that, Dan's just gonna look expectantly at Icebreaker.
I've been following you the whole time. That
Right, then why?
was my one job.
What did they offer you if you did this job?
My life. How else would I have gotten out of that ring? You guys were there. At least he was.
Did they tell you what they wanted with him? We paid for him fair and square.
Mhm.
Sorry, that sounds degrading towards you, Dan, but it is
It's a
true.
little bit of a weird
No,
sentence.
it's the truth. We did.
All I was told is that he's a person of interest. I know he was bought out of the ring. I know has a history with the First Indicated, and I don't have the liberty of asking more questions than that.
Are they tracking you through that ring?
Oh, I think yes.
Because if they are and all you want is freedom, what's to stop you from just... I mean, aside from the fact it would suck, cut that sucker off and run for the hills?
I think he tries to answer this question. Like it looks like he's about to answer you, and a sort of like choking noise comes out instead.
Shit.
And he just kind of shakes his head.
Oh, he's spelled. He's. It's not going to make a difference if we let him go.
What's
He's
your
not-
name?
Neff, roll
Oh God! What are you gonna make me roll?
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
No! Oh, you bastard!
Terrible.
You know.
I thought I was safe.
You literally tried to say what he wasn't allowed to say.
I just said he was spelled. Leave me alone. I didn't say what that entailed. I just meant that he was. Anyway. I rolled a 15.
Okay, so Neff goes, oh, he was spelled. It means he can't, and then is cut off in the same choking noise. You don't take any psychic damage, Neff.
Oh,
But
that's nice. Thank you.
I think Dan maybe falters in how he's like holding Icebreaker for just a second to like
Oh no.
not enough that Icebreaker is gonna be able to like slip away, but just that you can tell that he like for a second is gonna drop this man to see what happened to Nev.
oh,
Gay.
gay.
Nev's
Anyway.
gonna try and like attempt to like kind of collect himself, and then no, kill him. I'm fine. Kill him.
Hang on a sec. Hang on. What?
There's a moment of fear in Icebreaker's eyes. He doesn't try to say anything else, but he kind of looks sharply between
Just feel like-
Neff and Rowan.
Hang on a sec. If he's just stuck in a job, there's got to be a way to get him out of it, right? We might not need to kill him. Like, let's take it easy.
Jamie, you've made me so scared to speak.
Good. That's my goal. This is the entire point of this mechanic.
If Rowan said that, Neff's gonna go. That's not how that works.
What do you mean that's not how that works?
I can't.
Be very careful about how you elaborate on that. Yeah.
Rowan, I can't tell you how I know, but I know. It's not how it works.
Dan?
Ben's just looking between everyone here, like just watching. I think he does turn to Icebreaker. So, what is your name? Not Icebreaker. If we let you out of here, who are we letting free?
The second you say the name Icebreaker, he like visibly almost flinches at it and prickles, and then goes, "My name is Alaska."
Oh, I love that John Green book.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You're gonna take psychic damage next.
Sorry.
You know how some DMs will give their players inspiration when they've done something worth, noteworthy. I think Jamie's gonna start de-inspirating. You're gonna start taking the
Inspiring
inspiration. You
us.
get a minus
I saw. I
D4.
think it was Connor sent me a TikTok the other day that was like crybaby points. Crybaby points, and it's like inverse inspiration where you have to re-roll a high roll. My name is Alaska Lilith.
Dennis is going to ask, all right, Alaska, how much do you know about the First Syndicated outside of whatever job they've got you doing?
Now he looks at Neff and is also
Ugh.
visibly very afraid to speak now. Doesn't he? He goes, nothing really. I just know that they're what got me out of that prison.
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
I want to insight check this bitch.
Yeah, go for it.
This is 16.
17.
He's not lying.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so depressing. Oh.
Womp womp. Sorry, man. I didn't have anything to add there. Just fill the silence. I think here, let me hear what just really sadly, Kieran pipes up after all of this and just looks at everyone. What do we do now?
Dan is just going to go, this. And he cuts off his finger and lets him fall unconscious.
Okay, yeah, no. You slice off the finger. I'll say it's easy. It's not hard. You slice off the finger, the ring hits the ground, bounces once. There's like a ground, the ground shot in a movie, and then like the focus switches to show Dan holding Icebreaker against the tree in the background.
Yeah.
As they both watch it, and then Icebreaker falls unconscious, slumps against Dan. Focus goes back to the ring. The light does not fade.
Oh.
Hmm.
And I'll end the episode there!
Yeah.
Woo!
I think we should have killed him.
Party.
Ooh. This is a roller
Alright,
coaster
well.
of emotions today.
Oh, shit.
this is
I
fun.
almost died.
We did almost die.
Almost died.
Woo!
Jamie voidfished this.
Jamie
Void
void
fished
fished us.
I did. Oh shit. Damn. To be fair, I had that idea before I watched Taz.
That's fair. It is different.
Valid.
Like, and I'm
Yeah, it's
intrigued by
different.
it. It's not just like blocking. It seems to be actively killing Nephris.
I mean, only if he rolls bad on his Constitution saves.
Yeah.
Oh, only.
You know.
Only.
Dan's gonna have questions
Um,
about that later. I hope you know that, Ben.
Oh.
Can he answer them? Ben, I'm sorry. I think I put you through a lot today.
No, that was great. That was enjoyable.
What?
Do it again.
Okay, Ben.
/pause.
You know how for the last 12
Hell yeah.
episodes we've all been like, can we do combat? Can we not do combat for a little
Oh,
bit?
by the way, after that encounter, you guys can feel free to level.
Yay!
Yay!
I love combat.
If you're listening on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Art, quick, come up with something for people to comment.
Oh my god, okay, consider carpet for president. I really just kind of really want to get that going.
President?
Not
Carpet for president.
carpet for president.
If you're listening on YouTube and you got this far, comment carpet for president.
Woo!
Woo!
Or give us campaign slogans for carpet.
Vote for carpet.
That's our first merch idea is carpet campaign badges.
Carpet for president. Oh my god.
Know now that my goal in this campaign is to get a pet of some kind for Kieran and Anime Carpet.
If you're listening on Spotify, follow the show, give us a review. Word of mouth helps us a lot. Yell at your friends or yell at us in our Discord or Tumblr. Those links are in our description, as well as the Patreon account. Patreon account has tons of fun things. It's got fun early access things. Go check
Also,
out
you
the
gotta
Patreon.
get the Patreon so you can know about the Narc Nef timeline.
Yeah, you only understand that joke from this video if you are on Patreon.
You gotta be
You
there.
got in the blooper episode. You gotta go look at it. It's hilarious.
It's really good. You don't even
Um,
know.
It's so bad.
All the alt timelines are now going.
Forgot who I was playing, guys. Forgot I wasn't
Oh,
character then.
fantastic.
I like how
Alright.
we're all like, it's so good, and Ben's like, it's bad.
It's bad. It was
Nobody
an
look at it.
accident.
Don't look at what I've done.
Don't look at
It's
that.
funny. Anyway,
me.
bye.
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 Bye.